1, 2, 1, 2. So that's you, Robin, on there? Can you hear me okay? Can you hear me now? All right, good deal. Oh, we got a second viewer already. All right, this is good. I know we're going to have some Madison Prep people. Um, the Madison Prep boys were excited. Started passing around the YouTube link on their social media and whatnot. So that'll be cool. I have some of their information, so I'm going to try to include them as best I can. So welcome. All right, up to 3 viewers. Don't go anywhere. We're starting momentarily. Practice is over in 10 seconds. All right, practice is over, so the game will start momentarily. So the Catholic High Bears are playing the Madison Prep, whatever their mascot is. I should know that. Hey, never mind. Anyway, so Catholic High is playing Madison Prep. The starters for Madison Prep, the one spot is Nicholas Nicholson, Bernard Kirk, Jeremiah Kelly, Andre Gibson, Caden Dean, and the cleanup is Zarif Dean, or the anchor, bowling in the 6th spot. Now for your Catholic High Bears, the starting lineup, the number 1 spot is Carter Mashon. Number 2 spot is Ryan Droddy. You can see Drew Babin leading the cheer for the Bears. Owen Sanji's at the 3rd spot. Colton Carency is at the 4th. Mark Mills is the 5th, and Drew Babin at number 6. So the way the lineups go are in average. So we start with Carter Mashon at the 1 spot. So his average is 145. Ryan Droddy at the 2nd spot has a 147 average. Owen Sanji, the 3rd spot, has a 160. Owen Sanji has a 172. Ryan Droddy has a 160. All right, I'll start over. Carter Mashon at 145. Ryan Droddy at 160. Owen Sanji at 172. Colton Carency at 173. Mark Mills at 211. And Drew Babin, the anchorman, at 213. Okay, so we're going to be broken into 2 lanes. So bowling right now in the 13 lane is Colton Carency. He gets a good 9 spot there. On the left, Carter Mashon's about to start. You'll also see a V and H. So Catholic High is the visiting team, and Madison Prep is the home team. So you'll be looking at our scores. Okay, there goes Carter Mashon. Bowls an 8. You'll also see the Madison Prep bowler, the H1. He got a strike on his first ball there. That was Nicholas Nicholson with that strike. Okay, on the right side, you see Colton. He got his spare. Next up is Mark Mills, also known as Meat. Mark hits it perfect, gets a strike of his first ball. Okay. Drew Babin there, still lane 13. And Drew Babin hits a strike. So Catholic marked in the first frame on the right. On the left, you see Carter had a split, so he did not pick that up. Next, we have Ryan up on the left side. He got 7 on his first ball, trying to pick up this other 3. All right. Nice job, Ryan. Okay, I don't know if y'all saw that. It was an unfortunate ball for Colton. He missed them all. All right, in the V3 spot, we have Owen Sanji with a strike. Come on! Welcome to all the Catholic High viewers as well as the Madison Prep viewers. Okay, your H1 bowler for Madison Prep. I believe his name is Nicholas Nicholson. Followed his strike, hitting 1. See if that young man, there we go. The young man picks up a spare after only getting 1 on the first bar. Mark Mills on the right, lane 14. Second ball is a strike. His second frame is a strike. Good job, Mark. The anchorman, Drew Babin, is up next. His second frame is a strike on the first frame. Ooh, on the left, Carter Machon picked up his spare, and Drew got his second strike in a row on the right. Go Bears. All right, Ryan on lane 12. Got him a strike. Nice job, Ryan. That's the best way to follow a spare is with a strike. So you can see his score on the first frame is 20 points. Colton with a nice shot gets a strike. Right, we have Jeremiah Kelly on the left, bowling number 11 for bowling in lane 11 for Madison Prep, and Mark Mills on lane 13 for Catholic High. All right, Mark Mills with a turkey, gobble gobble. Okay. Owen Sanji on the left follows his strike with a spare. And Drew Babin, lane 13, gets a 9. All right, and Drew gonna try to hit the spare. Does not look good. Nope, missed it. Carter Machon on the left. All right, Carter. That's a way to follow a spare. All right, the H1 Mr. Nicholas Nicholson for Madison Prep has a good game going. A strike and 2 spares. Ryan got 8. So Andre Gibson is bowling for Madison Prep on lane 13. Got 9. Oh, Ryan definitely missed a spare. He's just a freshman. That'll come. You can't see what Colton did. Oh, he had a 7 split. right, we got Owen Sanji over here with a 7 split as well on lane 11. This is a really hard one to pick up. Yep, you see on the right, Colton was unable to pick that up, as was Owen. Okay, so you got Carter on the left, lane 12. Ball looks good. Okay, got 8 of them. Mark Mills on lane 14, the first strike he hasn't made. So he got 9. And we'll see if Carter can pick up this spare. It's relatively easy, as well as Mark's 9 pin or 1 pin spare. All right, Mark got his spare. Looks like Carter got his, but he needed a little help from the AC blowing on that pin. Okay, Drew Babin with a strike. So just a refresher, the way that the scoring works is that H1 is playing B1, H2 is playing B2, H3, and so on. And then each game individually gets 1 point. In addition, the total pins is going to get 2 points. So it's important not only to win the games, but to win the total pins because it's worth double points. So when we look and we see H1 versus V1, H1 has a 64-48 lead. However, and the V1 is working on a spare, so that's why I send it backwards. H1 is ahead, 64-48. H2, it shows them winning 55-26, but again, we're also working on a spare. I'm sorry, they're working on a spare, so it's not quite the same. And then H3, we got a substantial lead at 46-16, but they have 2 strikes. Here we go, Colton. Colton with the spare, right on. At this early point of the game, the best way to look at the scores is to, if you see at the bottom of each monitor. So you see the V1 monitor, we have 183 points for Catholic and 154 on the H1 through 3 monitor for Madison Prep. Mark Mills with a strike, right on. So on the right side, the V4 through 6, you have Catholic with 225 pins, as opposed to Madison Prep with 206. They're hanging with us right now. So here's Drew following a strike. A double would be nice. Oh, it's wobbling. No good. That's all right. We'll pick it up now. We have Ryan on the left, lane 11. Ball looks perfect, and it's not. He leaves the 10 pin. Drew Babin trying to pick up his spare. He got it. Right on, Drew. We got Colton on the right and Ryan on the left. I wish I could see. I cannot see. Colton had a gutter ball there. In the meantime, Ryan did not pick up his spare. And we got Owen going now. Owen picked up 8. He left the sleeper. We have Colton with his second ball. Okay, he got some. You see Colton making a ball switch. That might help him. That's one of the things the Catholic High coaches are very good about is getting the right balls for the right lane conditions. Bowling is quite a science, and oil patterns and different things affect your stroke. All right, Mark Mills, the V5 spot, hits a 7. We have Carter on the left, lane 12. Looks like a good ball, and it is. It's a strike. And Mark Mills going for his spare. I'm sorry I've not mentioned Madison Prep more. It just moves so fast. Maybe when we get to the 10th frame, I'll do a better job. It'll slow down a little bit. Okay, Ryan hit 7, and Mark missed his spare. It's his first open frame. Oh, Ryan had a good shot, just couldn't get it there. Again, I want to welcome everybody who's viewing live. This will also be on YouTube forever and ever. It'll take till tomorrow to load it, but it'll be there, so you can watch your son bowl for the rest of your life. There's Owen Sanji on the left. Nice shot, but one stayed up. All right, Colton's trying to pick up his spare. I got to tell you, right now, this is quite a match. Like if you look at the V4 spot, so it looks like Colton would be winning 55-44, but that's not exactly true because the H4 bowler is working on a turkey. So once those scores fill in, Colton's going to be behind. He still has time to pick it up, but Catholic has only lost 1 point this whole season, so this is a new thing for them to try to have to catch up. Oh wow! Did y'all see that? Mark Mills got 8. The H6 bowler had bowled he got a strike, so he was able to correct it. Okay, there goes Mark Mills trying to pick up his spare, and he does not. That is 2 open frames in a row. That is not good. Okay, now we're going to have Drew Babin on lane 13. We have Carter trying to pick up his spare on lane 11. And got 2 of them. And Drew with a strike. Okay, we got Colton on lane 14. And Ryan on lane 11, bowling at the same time. Ryan got 8, and so did Colton. Colton's 8 is a sleeper. Catholic High bowling team has had quite a bit of success um, over the years, and so this is, I hate to call it a rebuilding year, but based on the success that they've had, it kind of is. They do have two seniors in Mark Mills and Drew Babin, um, and so they look to lead the charge here. And again, I want to welcome our Madison Prep Chargers viewers. Please keep the comments coming. And I apologize, I don't spend any more time with Madison Prep. It just moves so fast. All right, Owen Sanji with 8. So Owen's bowling against Jeremiah Kelly. Oh, I thought he was going to pick up that spare. Good try, young man. Okay, Mark Mills got off of the no mark slide and now got him a strike. And Drew Babin wants to pick this up for a turkey. Carter is bowling on lane 12. Good shot, but just didn't fall. Drew gets 9 on his, lane 14. Okay. Zarif Dean just got another strike, so he's got a double. I tell you what, the Dean brothers, so the 5 and the 6 for Madison Prep are both Dean. I think it's Caden and Zarif. And they both are working on doubles. So this is going to be quite the challenge for Catholic to pull this out. Colton gets 7. Andre Gibson for Madison on lane 14 gets 7. Okay, Carter picks up his spare on lane 12. Good job, Carter. It's Colton on lane 13 trying to pick up his spare. Oh, yeah, good job, Colton. Ryan on lane 12. Oh, 7-10 split. That is not a good split. Mark Mills is ready to step up on lane 13. He gets 8. Ryan kicks a field goal with his split right in the middle. I've just learned that the comments are turned off, and I have no idea why. I haven't changed any of the settings, but sorry about that. Oh yeah, Owen Sanji playing on the Brooklyn side of town. Doesn't matter, we'll take it. He's in a bat. Man, everybody is in a battle. This is a really tight game all the way around. The total pins on the left side, we're ahead 300 to 273. The total pins on the right side, we are behind 452 to 411. So this is really going to come down to the wire. That helps. Drew with a strike, following a spare. Okay, on the 10th frame, Colton got 7. I'm going to focus on the right side since it's the 10th frame. Andre Gibson got a strike. Yeah, I don't think Colton can win his game. So it looks like Andre Gibson from Madison Prep is going to get the point on the H1. Yeah, Colton had a really bad game. His average is 173, and he finished with a 105. Okay, Mark Mills is following a spare, so a strike here would be really good. But he did not get that. He got 8. So right now, every pin counts. So Mark really needs to pick this up. Okay, so comments are off, but live chatting is still working. Very good. Okay, so Mark Mills finished with a 181. That's pretty respectable, although his average is 211. So it's quite a bit under his average. Drew Babin is up. Oh, and he gets a 9. I thought he threw it good, but you know, bowling ball guys did not agree. Okay, it looks like Mark is going to win his game. Drew missed picking up his spare. That's bad because he doesn't get an extra ball. Finishes with a 194. His average is 213, so he's also quite a few pins under. So this kid, Caden Dean, his average is 154. He bowled a 167, so he gave it a good shot. But Mark won his game. Oh, you're good. Okay, so Drew with a 194. Their bowler getting a 7 split on the 10th frame really is going to help out. Looks like Drew's going to win his game too. So we're going to be 2-1 on the right side. However, they are up by total pins. So we have to see what happens on the left side. So we may lose those points at the end of the day. Okay, so the right side is over. Oh, he did. So Zareed Dean won his match. So that puts Madison Prep ahead 2-1 right now. We got to see what happens on the left side. Right on the left side, we have Carter. Got a 9 on his first ball in the 10th. It looks like he picked up the spare. So he'll get an extra ball at the bottom of the 10th. And he's already won his game. Right now we have Bernard Kirk bowling for Madison Prep on lane 11. Oh, goodness. He got a gutter ball, so he's done with a 90. So that means Carter's definitely won his game. We already established that. Carter won his game. He's the V1. Now, the V2, who is Ryan, he also won his game because he has 88 with a strike. So even if he gets zeros, he'll have 98. Oh, it's wobbling, but it won't go down. Oh, and the Madison Prep bowler, Jeremiah Kelly, got a strike he wasn't expecting. Turned around a little too soon. All right, Ryan. Oh boy, the ball did not curve, so he didn't pick up a spare, but finishes with a 116. So he won his game as well. Lions average is 160, so none of the Bears are really bowling up to their average today. All right, so we got Owen Sanji, lane 12. Nice looking ball and a strike for Owen. Owen now has a turkey. So, yeah, Owen's won his game with ease. So we did lose 2 of the 3 on the right, but we won all 3 on the left. And I'm going to guess we're going to end up winning total points as well. Um, Bam! Owen with another one. Good job, Owen. Owen's making a push to move up. So I guess I need to give a shout out to my buddy John Rice, who's watching. In case any of you see him around town, his nickname is Love Handles. Love Handles. Love Handles Rice. All right, last ball for Owen. Eventually, when the machine wants to give it back. Boy, if I only had the Jeopardy theme music right now, that'd be great. I don't know if you can hear in the background, but the Journey song "Separate Ways" is playing, which is my wife's absolute favorite Journey song. Give her something to listen to since we don't have any Jeopardy music. All right, Owen Sonji trying to close out game 1. All right, Owen with a decent shot, but didn't quite get the strike. It finishes with a 181, so he definitely won his game. Catholic won that side by 100 pins. So that means we're going to win the total points as well. So with the individual games, we're ahead 4-2 plus the points, which makes it 6-2 Catholic High. Just seeing if you're paying attention. Okay, well, I know Coach Davis is making some substitutions here. I do not know what they are. I do know that Carson Johnson Harris is coming in the game. always remember Carson because my best friend's son's named Carson. All right, the Bears are in their huddle, trying to get fired up and get these scores up higher. Sorry for the dead air. Just trying to figure out what's going on. Okay. I do not know the bowler. I think that's Tony, but I could be wrong. Hey, Coach. Okay, the V4 Owen got a strike. Carson just missed the mark. He leaves two. And Madison Prep, forgive me. I know they had a lineup change, but I don't know what it is. Can't really find out. The new bowler, I can't tell you, is Kenneth Gardner. Now, what I don't know is who is not in. I don't know who's not in. I also don't know physics very well. Okay, Mark Mills, the 5 spot. I can't see what he got 9. It's unfortunate. We got to get some more strikes going here. Okay, Carter on the left side with a strike. Hey, Coach, who's ball number 1?
So we have Andrew Matassa.
Andrew. Okay, got it. I got the rest.
You got it?
Yep. Mm-hmm. All right, Mark Mills picked up his spare. So I tell you, even though Catholic is ahead currently 6-2, it was a much closer bout than that might indicate. A lot of those scores were close, and this is the first time we've been tested at all this season. So kudos to Madison Prep. Yeah, in case for those of you that don't follow, Catholic High lost in the state finals to Brother Martin in just a crazy match. We were way ahead going into the third game, and I don't know what happened. Catholic fell apart, and they just caught on fire and somehow pulled it out. It was the craziest finish in high school bowling history, and we came out on the short end of the stick. Owen Sanji on the left hits another strike. Good job, young man. On the left, we have Andrew Madison. He bowled a strike his first time and working on the final four of getting a spare. Mark Mills with a nice shot, but he left one. So Andrew on the left missed his. All right, good job, Carson on the left. With a nice strike. And Mark Mills missed his spare. Don't. On the left side, you're going to have two Bears balling at the same time. With Carter in the V3 spot, all the way to the left. Oh, on the right side, you got Drew Babin, who got in front of him, hits an 8. And all the way to the far right, we have Owen Sanji, who hits another strike. There's Carter on the left, gets a strike. Let's see what Andrew can do. Andrew hits a strike. Andrew comes in with a 116 average. Drew Babin picks up his spare. So V2 is actually Carson with a strike and a double. Good job. So my sheet's a little bit out of order here, but it's okay. And Mark Mills. Oh, so close. Leaves the pen. Okay, we have Carter. Carter on the left, lane 12. Carter has a 145 average. Okay, Mark Mills got a spare. And Carter leaves the pen. He was working on a turkey. And Drew Babin, the anchor man. Oop, he leaves a split. Not the 7-10, but it's close. Maybe we call that one love handles. I don't know. There's Carter. Oh, just missed it by that much. Okay, Drew trying to pick up this impossible spare. Gets a field goal instead. Okay, well now Madison Prep is up. So, well, unfortunately with the substitutes, I don't know who's bowling what. So here's what I do know: the Dean brothers, which are H5 and H6, are definitely in the game. And I do know that one who just bowled on lane 13 is Caden Dean. No, actually, I even got that wrong. It says the Reef's on the left, Caden was on the right. I don't know. Next up for the Bears on the right, you see Owen Sanji, lane 13. And on the left, you see Carson on lane 11. Carson's full name is Carson Johnson Harris. Owen Owen leaves 1, Carson leaves 2. All right, good job, Owen, picking up his spare. There goes Carson. He's a lefty, by the way. Picks up his spare right on. I mentioned in the last broadcast, Carson has a smooth stroke. It reminds me of my older son, DJ, who bowled for Catholic 2 years ago, for 4 years. And he was a lefty as well. With just that smooth stroke. Mark Mills, oh my gosh. Another 9. Owen with another strike. Carter on the left. Boy, that's 2 gutter balls in a row for Carter. Well, the first one was a following a 9 spare, but you know. Looks like Mark got his spare. Okay, Carter got 7 the next time. Andrew on the left is up. Bowling on lane 12. Nice delivery. Hits the headband a little too flat and leaves 2. Yeah, Drew just crushes him. All right, on the left, Andrew trying to pick up his spare. Nope, I'm not going to do it. That's a gutter ball. Carson up on the left, lane 12. Carson did not get the break he thought he would get. It's 1. All right, the Madison Prep bowler got a spare on that. I think that was Andre Gibson. All right. Carson picks up a spare after only hitting 1 on the first ball. That's some good focus. Good job, Carson. Mark Mills on the far right. Lets it go and hits a strike. All right, let's just finish out with those and we'll all be good. Carter. I got to tell you, I don't know what Carter did. Okay, so Carter got a spare. No, I'm sorry. Carter got a strike. There's a lot of bowling going on here, folks. All right, welcome to all the newcomers. Catholic High Madison Prep. This is game 2 of the match. Catholic won the first 6-2. But it was close. It was really close. Owen Sanji for Catholic Prep, lane 13. Oh, that 110. Oh, we got it. Owen's favorite state is New York, and the way I know that is by the amount of Brooklyns that he throws. I'm just kidding, but it was a Brooklyn. All right, Mark Mills trying to make it a double. That was not a good shot. He got 6. Okay, we have Carter on the left now. Mark did not get his spare, which nobody would expect him to with that split. There's Carter with a perfect shot strike. Gives him a double. Just get a score check on the left. Total pins, Catholic High 289, Madison Prep 180. So we got the left side and the left side pretty well down right now. Drew Babin with another strike. Got a turkey there for the anchor man. And we have the Bears leading 328 to 269 in total pins on the right. So looks like it's a little bit more Catholic High fashion. A little more strikes coming out. Owen Sanji with a turkey. Gobble, gobble. Okay, we got Andrew following a spare on the left and Mark on the right following an open frame. So Mark responds with a strike. Andrew hits 7. Okay, Drew Babin on the right. Another strike gives him a 4-bagger. Drew boy. Okay, we got Andrew on the left trying to pick up a. They don't call it a split, but it's pretty much a split. Trying to pick up 3. No es bueno. Oh, that's great. He got the kick over, but he still left one of the front 2. Okay, Carson there on lane 12 trying to pick up his spare. Pretty shot, and he got it. Carter on the left for Madison Prep, one of the Dean boys on the right. I believe it's Caden Dean with a strike. Boom! Owen Sanji on the left has a turkey. Going for the old 4-bagger. And did not get it. Okay, y'all bear with me. I'm going to try to focus in a mite. See if that helps a little. Is that a little better, y'all? Right. Owen Sanji trying to get the spare. Picks it up. So far, Owen Sanji has not left an open frame. You see that he's got a turkey, a spare, a turkey, a spare. Hey, can anyone spare a turkey? Aha. All right, Mark Mills now about the ball on lane 13. Carter just bowled on lane 11. That smooth stroke picks up 6. Oh. Mark left 2. There's Mark trying to get his 2. Unsuccessful. Carter was successful in picking up his 3. I'm sorry, his 4. Way to go, Carter. All right, Drew the anchor man lets it fly. Perfect shot. Gives him a 5-bagger. Well, he needs it too, because look, the Madison Prep guy also has a 4-bagger. Owen got 8. Now we have Carter on the left about to step up. So this one is not as close as the other, but once we get to the 10th frame, I'll break it down. Okay. Owen picks up his spare. Carter does not. And Mark Mills all the way to the right. Come on, Mark. Let's see what you got. Nope, leave 7. There's Mark. See if he can pick it. Yep, got his spare. Okay, Drew Babin looking for a half dozen here. Boom! Way to go, Drew. That's amazing. I say it's amazing, and then Zarif Dean just pulled a 5-bagger. So even the 6th spot is going to be a tough match there. All right, so we're in the 10th frame. So at least on the right side, we're in the 10th frame. So V4 Owen Sanji against H4 Andre Gibson. Andre Gibson gets a strike, although he's pretty far behind. So it looks like Owen's pretty much got this game in the bag. Owen right now has a 221 to 149 for Mr. Gibson. So again, for the 10th frame, I'm just going to focus on the right side, then I'll move over to the left. All right, Owen was not happy because he didn't pick up the spare, didn't get another ball, but finishes with a 222. That's a great job, young man. His average is 173, so he's well above his average. Mark Mills, on the other hand, is at 121 right now. He's got a spare. The other kid has 118, which is the other Dean brother, Caden Dean. So it looks like Mark's going to have his game as well. It'll be close, but picks up a strike. Caden does. Mark picks up a spare. So now Mark's at 150. So yeah, Caden Dean can't catch Mark. So Mark would win his game as well. So for this game, that puts us 2-0 at the moment. Okay, Mark picks up another 9 for a 159. Yeah, the last two games are not helping Mark at all. He came in with a 211 average, but those two games are going to really hurt. Okay, Drew the anchor man, number 13. He bowls 9, so it stops his strikes, consecutive strikes. Well, Drew missed the last pin, so he's gone with a 223. You always hate that in the 10th pin because you get that extra ball if you mark. All right, well, Zarif Bean, he has 207 plus 19. I think he's pretty much won his game. He definitely has won his game with that. So yeah, he's at 237 right now. So for this game, that puts Catholic ahead 2-1. Of course, we have won the total points on the right side. Let's move over to the left side now. They are just starting the 10th frame. So the D1, Andrew, finished with a 130. And it looks like the H1 gentleman has 130 right now. So all he's got to do is hit one pin, and he'll win the H1, which he did. So he wins that 137. That puts us 2-2 currently. And we have Carson at the V2. He bowled a 9 and a spare, so he gets another shot. Okay, so he hits 8, finishes with a 179, which he's got a very substantial lead, so he definitely won his. So now I lost track. 2-2. So that puts Catholic ahead 3-2. Just now all depends on Carter. Carter has a substantial lead, so we're just going to call it 4-2. And then, of course, our total points are a lot better. So that's going to put us 6-2 for this game. I believe that was the score of the first game as well. So that would make it 12-4. So it's not a complete um, victory, in that they still could win, but things would have to go really, really wrong for Catholic High to lose this match. That being said, we saw that against Brother Martin last year, so I'm not going to assume anything. So on the left, Andrew Matza, he finished with a 130. His average is 116, so that's always good when you can do better than your average like that. Carson Johnson Harris, he finished with a 179. His average is 147, so that's good bowling right there. And then, of course, Carter Meshon's average is 145, and he finished with a 187. So that's really good bowling from our left side. Definitely helps secure the victory. All right, well, we're going to take a little break in between games and start the third game pretty soon. I see Mark Mills putting some balls away, so chances are his day is done. I don't see anybody on the left side doing anything. All right. Coach Davis is coming back. She's about to make the decisions for the third game. All right. Well, she just said we're going with the same people, so I was wrong about Mark being pulled. Okay, so just a refresher, we're going to have Andrew Modesta at the 1 position, Carson Johnson Harris at the 2 position, Carter Mashon at the 3 position, Owen Sanji at the 4 position, Mark Mills at the 5 position, and the anchorman Drew Babin at the 6 position. I still want to welcome anyone who's still with us. I know this is a hard sport to follow with so much going on. Owen Sanji's first ball's a 6. That's okay for the first frame as long as it picks him up. On the left, we have Andrew Modesta about to throw his first ball. It's a decent shot. It's 9 of them. Owen picks up the spare perfectly. Good job, Owen. And Mark Mills is up on lane 13. Right, starts off with a strike. Andrew on the left picked up his spare. Drew Babin makes it look easy. And Carson with that beautiful stroke also makes it look easy. We give a shout out to the LSU bowling team that has some ex-Catholic High members on it. They finished sixth in the tournament that they just recently participated in. And that was about 25 schools, so it was a really good finish. Owen Sanji almost slips, but still gets 9. Carter on the left side. Nice shot. Oh, that one wants to fall, but does not fall. All right, Owen's on the approach. Oh, Owen missed it. Carter on the left trying to pick up his spare. Does not make it. He tried to bounce it off the gutter, which is illegal, but it looks really cool. There's Mark Mills trying for a double, and he gets it. I'd like to see Mark get hot and throw a really nice game, mostly so I don't have to hear about it tonight. Hey, Drew the anchor man. Nice double. Good job, Drew. On the left, we have Andrew. Hit the head pin a little bit too flat. All right. Chargers got a strike there on the left. Good job. Andrew picks up his spare. It's 2 in a row. Okay, Owen hits another 9. Carson with the pretty stroke. Perfect. Gets him another strike for a double. Owen picks up his spare. Carter with a nice shot. A little bit light on the head pin, leaves 3. Mark Mills on the right, working on a double. Ah, it's 9. And Carter picked up his spare. Did he foul, though? That's going to be the question. Nope, I don't see a foul, so good job. Mark Mills trying to pick up his spare. He got it. Good job, Mark. Got Owen Sanji now on the right side on the right, and Drew Babin on the right side on the left. Andrew went to the far left. Okay, Owen gets a strike. Andrew missed his spare, and Drew left 1. He knew it, too. You could see it on his face that he knew he wasn't going to get a strike. I couldn't tell. It went great. And Drew missed a spare. Get out of your head, young man. Flush it. Carson on the left with another pretty ball that leaves 2. Okay, Carson. Let's pick these up. Oh, missed it by that much. You can't see me, but I put my fingers kind of close together. Okay, Mark Mills up on lane 14. And Carter's up on lane 11. And both bowling at the same time. Mark gets 9 and Carter gets a strike. All right, Mark, pick this up. All right, good job. If you can pick up all your spares and just throw in a few strikes here and there, success will be yours. Okay, Drew on the right. Good job, Andrew. Andrew got a strike on the left. Yeah, Drew left quite a few. We call that the love handles. Okay, Owen with a double. Carson with a strike. And Drew did not pick up his spare. That was really ugly. Okay, Carter on the left had a strike on his last shot. See if he can get a double here. That's not going to happen. Well, if he got the outside pins, now we just got to get the inside pins. Just a reminder, this will be on YouTube permanent. It'll probably be tomorrow before it gets there. Good job, Carter. Carter picks up his spare. Mark Mills is up. Mark leaves 2. Okay, Andrew with a strike. Andrew's raising his average every ball. Okay, good. Mark Neal's got his spare. Okay, let's see if we can get Drew the Anchorman back on track here. Nice ball. Crushes it. Carson again with a pretty stroke. Oh, almost gets it. So again, I don't want to jinx it. They would have to sweep to win the match, and it doesn't look like that's going to happen. We've got some pretty good bowling going on. Carson picks up his spare. On the right, Owen Sanji got a double so far. He got his turkey. Gobble, gobble, young man. And Carter on the left is following his spare. Nice. So good job, Carter, on that strike. That's the way to follow a spare. Okay, Mark Mills crushes it. That's what we need. That's what he needs. He needs to get a nice game to help his average. His first two games were not up to par. Okay, Drew had a strike on his last ball. Oh, almost. All right, good job, Drew, picking up his spare. Thank you to all the viewers that are still here. I know we had a 29 was the most we'd had at one point. All right, Owen Sanji with a strike. Look at that. Owen's got a four-bagger. Owen's a kid that is definitely a product of the Catholic High coaches. Good job, Mark, on the strike. So Owen just gets better and better and better. So, you know, it's amazing. I don't know that he had even bowled before he came out at first, but again, just keeps at it, keeps working and getting better. Andrew got 8 on the left. Drew got 7 for his spare, or following the spare. I think Andrew's got a split here. The way that Andrew needs to approach the split is the front pin. He needs to just barely glance off of it so that the ball glances off the pin and hits the other pin. Of course, if you got it directly in the middle, that would work too. He did not do that. Drew picked up his spare. Good job, Drew. Okay. Carson on the left. Beautiful shot, left 2. It should also have Andrew up on the left. But, if he's not paying attention or if they're waiting for some reason. Now he gets up. I think he was waiting for Carson to finish. Okay, Owen on the right, trying for a 5-bagger. Carson on the left, didn't get his spare. Owen did not get his 5-bagger either. He got an 8 split. Okay. Andrew started to go and then stopped. So Carter's going to go. Owen did not pick up his spare. Carter got 9. So Carter could pick up his spare. Andrew finally balled on the left and missed everything. Mark Mills, lane 14. He has a double. We could not get a turkey. Instead, he got a 6 split. Maybe that's the split we should call the love-handed. Okay. Mark picked up 2. Now Drew's up. And Drew's following a spare. Oh! Drew left 1. Oh, man. So, Zarif Dean from Madison just had a 3-pin split, and he was like centimeters away from picking that thing up. That was fun to watch. Owen Sonji with another strike. Nope, I'm wrong. He got 9. Carson missed his spare. We have Carter up. So we look at the scores about midway through. We can see that Catholic is winning 313 to 246 on the left, and we are winning 461 to 368 on the right. Mark bowls a 7. Hopefully he'll pick it up. Get back on the Mark train. Carter also has a really hard spare to pick up. It's not considered a split, but it's still hard. They got it. Good job, Carter. Okay, come on, Mark. He must have got it. People are clapping. All right, Mark got it. All right, Drew the anchor man up. Following the spare. It'd be nice to him to get a strike. I can't see it, but I heard it. That's definitely a strike. Okay, it's a 10th frame now, so it's nice for Owen to get in a strike right here. And he did. He's pretty far ahead, so he's not really worried about losing his match or his game. Uh, in fact, everybody on the right side is going to win their game. Well, now that I say that, it's still in jeopardy here. Owen needs to. Owen got 9. Yeah, Owen won his match. All right, we're good. In case any of you are new viewers, when we get to the 10th frame, I focus on the side that just is bowling. I'll move back to the left side once the right side gets done. So you can see Owen finished with a 192, which again is fantastic. His average is 172. So very good. Mark Mills. Let's see if Mills can do what's called bowling a Mills, which apparently means that you have 2 strikes and a 9 spare in the ninth. All right, good job, Mark. Mark is currently at 198. So good news is he should break 200. The bad news is his average is 211, so he probably won't get that. Good job, Owen. Boy, Mark tried not to get 200, but he still did. He got 202. And Drew is also not having his best game. Still going to win. I didn't see what happened. All right, so he got a spare. He gets his 3rd ball in the 10th. So right now he's at 170. All right, so he finishes with a 180. So it looks like Kappa's going to sweep the right side. Because Mr. Dean can't catch him. So Catholic wins all 3 games on the right and the point total by over 110. So I hate to say it almost doesn't matter what happens on the left. Catholics won the match. So we have Carson bowling in the 9th, following a strike. He gets him a double. And Carter's about to bowl as well. Lane 11. He's following a spare. Right, good job, Carter, with a strike. Okay, we're about to start the 10th frame on the left side. So let's see. First we have Andrew, the V1 position. He's ahead 144 to 99. So he can't be beat. So he definitely won his game. So we'll just play this out. Good job, Andrew. Way to finish strong. Hey, Andrew with another strike. If Andrew strikes out, he would have a 174. Considering his average is 116, that's a pretty amazing game of bowling for that young man. All right, the third ball for Andrew. Let's see. Could be. No. All right. Finishes with a 171, so good bowling. Now we have Carson Johnson Harris up. He pretty much has his game in the wraps as well. It looks like he's down 110 to 114, but he has two strikes that have been unaccounted for. So you see now it just popped up. He's ahead 138 to 114. So I don't think he can be caught. All right, he got his spare, gets his third ball in the 10th. So right now he's at 168. His average is 147. So he's certainly doing much better than his average. The left side really exceeded their averages. The right side did not, except for Owen. Owen Sanji did. But Mark and Drew did not come close to their averages. Also, Colton really didn't either. Colton bowled the first game. All right, so it almost doesn't look like Carter can be beat either. He's ahead 132 to 115, and he's following the strike. So, as long as he hits something, the 10th, he should be fine. Yeah, you see, so Carter, even if Carter doesn't hit anything else, he'll finish with a 151. And that's fantastic bowling. His average is 145. All right, he picks up the spare. That gives him 152 plus 20. So he's at 172 right now, plus whatever he gets on this ball. So again, the left side really exceeded their season averages. It's the last ball of the match. We'll see what Carter finished at. All right, he got a strike for his last to finish with a 172. Catholic High swept the final game and won the match pretty easily. All right, that's it for the Catholic High Bowling Network. Thank you for joining in. We'll see you next time.